It was a press conference before our first game of my rookie season, but the reporters didn't waste any time filling me in on what the world was saying. I'm glad they asked, because it helped me hone in on my ultimate goal. I was going to work as hard as I could to make sure the team and I were holding up the Lombardi Trophy at the next Super Bowl.
Today, from Paul Brown Stadium in Cincinnati, it's Week 1 of the NFL on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League takes us to the Queen City of Cincinnati and Paul Brown Stadium right on the banks of the Ohio River. Today, it's the opener of a new NFL season between the Los Angeles Chargers.
The Bengals take over.
And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it out past the 35. And the Cincinnati Bengals. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
The ball carrier.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It was only a 3-yard run. But for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
He was brought down.
Just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1.
Brings up the 3rd.
They give to Mixon to try to pick it up, and he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47. It's a gain of 7. First down, Cincinnati. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get, a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important 3rd down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other You said had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
And 4 at the 41-yard line.
Now Burrow to throw on second down. And the catch made. It's Tyler Boyd. And he gets it down to the 32.
That's good.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Murray on the coverage.
To the air again, Burrow under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 38. The sack by big number 98, Linval Joseph. So that'll leave Burrow and the Bengals with a 3rd and long after that sack we just saw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
From a defensive perspective, they had exactly what you want anytime they want to throw the football. There was pressure on the quarterback. They were getting after him, and they tightened down on the receivers and forced the incompletion. Partner doesn't seem like it, but that's a tough spot for a kicker. First drive of the game, and they're calling on him. He should be warmed up. He should be into the game, but sometimes it's almost like, oh, what now already? Can't they put it in the end zone? What's going on here?
Yeah, and he's probably saying, if you can't get it in the end zone, can you give me a 30, 40-yarder? A long one, and he can't connect.
A 3-yard pickup.
Well, partner, we've seen rookie running backs come into the league and have success right out of the gate. You think most recently of Saquon Barkley, finished 2nd in rushing yards his rookie season. Zeke Elliott led the NFL in rushing yards as a rookie 4 years ago. Do you think this kid has what it takes to follow in footsteps like that?
I certainly do, and I went back to my notes when I was scouting him coming out of college, and those were a couple of the names that I wrote down. Not as strict comparisons, but that type of ability. He has talent, he has smarts, his expectations for himself are high, as are his teams. And, you know, running back is a position you see going in the first round very often. This guy is justified being picked in the first round in my mind, and I think that he can carry a ball club if they just hand him the ball 20 to 25 times a game.
At the 31-yard line.
He winds up getting only a couple there, down to the 29.
Austin Eckler, the ball carrier.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
Logan Wilson.
A nice pickup there. And Charles, I want to get your thoughts on some comments of his that made the rounds on the talking head shows. He was asked what would mean more, a playoff berth or a Rookie of the Year award, and he said Rookie of the Year. Were you surprised at all by that?
Well, yes and no, and here's the thing. You and I both know that right now the sports talk 24/7 cycle, it never takes a break, right? They always need something else to chew on. And I really think that he believes that getting to the playoffs is almost part of the package. So saying Rookie of the Year, it came off selfish, but I think he was just trying to say, if I'm Rookie of the Year, I'm amongst the best in the league, and that's a heck of an accomplishment. I really don't believe he was trying to put himself above his team, and I know it may have come off that way, but I just didn't see it that way at all.
So some holding over on the left side of that O-line.
And I know for the guys trying to move those big defensive people, they'd love for them to stay in one spot, but they move around so quick and so fast that sometimes you just have to grab them.
That throw into the arms of Allen. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and it'll be 2nd and 12.
A 5-yard gain brings up 2nd down.